All right, Mike's Hot B Slade back in the studios at the Muay Thai Metal Show. I'm Ron Mano. He's the outlaw Byron Slade. And as promised, on the phone with us in the studios is founder and lead guitarist of the band Voodoo Moonshine. His name is Jeff LaSawyer. Jeff, welcome to the show, sir. How are you today?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
We are doing fantastic. First off, thanks for taking time out of your super busy schedule to join us here today. For all of our fans out there that may know Voodoo Moonshine, maybe don't know Voodoo Moonshine that well, I'm going to throw it to you. Talk a little bit about how it all started, maybe some of the members, and where you are right now with Voodoo Moonshine.
Yeah, I formed the band back in 2003 down in Memphis, Tennessee. Things kind of started real quick, within a few months. It was just an idea I had, some songs I had that I'd start recording them, rounded up some guys, and it kind of just evolved from there. And here we are, many, many years later. I think this first CD was released in 2005, and we got real busy. I mean, I didn't expect to be that busy that quick and, do things worldwide. The whole landscape of the business was different back then. You didn't have the internet stuff going on, so it was kind of harder, but
Sure.
we lucked out, and that snail mail and just phone calls and missed phone calls, and things just kind of took off from there. I wish we'd have had internet going on back then. That would have been just even greater.
I'll tell you what, Jeff, I'm looking here at one of your bios. It says you took off. A tour was booked, including shows in England, Ireland, and Scotland. Wow. Tell us a little bit about your overseas adventures.
Well, we just had a lot of success. I mean, which was unusual, because we didn't have a whole lot of people behind us. We didn't have a label behind us. It was kind of doing actual legwork. Like I said, it's different now. You can just shoot stuff to Portugal online. And back then it was totally different. And somehow or another, some songs got heard over there, and things just picked up. We were played in Japan, and like the bio says, England, Ireland, Scotland, France. It was a lot of the the fans, the voters, that made things happen.
I see that.
Actual physical CD sales was a big thing back then. It wasn't just streaming stuff.
Yeah, the music business has changed, and it really hurt the bands not having that material CD in your hand, not being able to buy the product.
Yeah. I mean, it's good and bad. I mean, like I said, now at least, I mean, I've done interviews now in like Indonesia,
Right.
but brick and mortar stores, man, where you can walk in and spend a day buying CDs you never heard of because the CD cover looks cool. Those days are kind of hard now, but you can just type in a name online and pick it up. But I still, even being an older guy, I always enjoyed reading liner notes. I made sure when
Sure.
we put this CD out, it was 16 pages of stuff to read, everything that was going on with the band.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, those first few years, like I said, we were really busy. And I think until about 2008 is when I decided to take a break, and actually took a couple of year break, and many years in between CDs.
No kidding. Hey, listen, good stuff as far as overseas goes, Jeff. And I see here on some of your liner notes at voodoomoonshinerocks.com that obviously the first CD was Decade of Decay,
Yes, sir.
released in 2005. But it says here that you were actually voted #1 band 7 times in England and 6 times in Japan.
That's what they tell me. I mean, obviously, I wasn't there to see everything. And
Oh, you
be a
weren't
part
there
of
to see
everything.
this.
Yeah. I guess it was just call-ins to stations, and that seems like so long ago. I mean, like I said once again, the whole situation was different back then. People couldn't hop online and just pull it up at any time they wanted. So, kids had to actually call it in and request it. And
Tell me this, Jeff. So Spotify carries your catalog as Give It To Me 2019, 2020. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the singles. I'm gonna shoot myself. My bad. 05, The Decade of Decay, and then 2022, The Bottom of the Barrel.
Yes.
Locked and Loaded is just a single that was released.
Locked and Loaded was on the first CD, and what happened was, when Pedro joined the band 3 years ago, I had the Bottom of the Barrel. I actually finished it like in 2011, and I shelved it. I was done. I had a different singer at the time, and I was just done. I was content with just being done with it, and I shelved it, went back to work and lived a life, And then about 3 years ago, I started getting these random weird messages from well-known management and producers. And I'm like, oh man, I guess this is telling me I need to start up again.
Gotcha.
So I found Pedro, and he didn't like a couple of the songs on that version of the album, so we scrapped them, and we wrote some new ones, and we were one short. I needed, I wanted that 10th song, and the original files for The Decade of Decay got stolen. My house got broke into. My old singer's house had been robbed, so our external drives were gone, so those files were gone. And I had forgot I found a disc with Locked and Loaded on it and sent it to Pedro when we first started working together. And it just so happens, he's like, do you have the lyrics for Locked and Loaded? And I sent them to him. A couple of days later, he sent it back. He said, there, I'm done. That's our 10th song.
Wow.
So it was kind of a fluke, because that was our most played song off the first CD. And it was a good one. So I thought, well, I guess we'll just go ahead and throw this on the album. So that's why it's called Locked and Loaded Redo.
Right. So I'm looking at that. That made your song number one on the Bottom of the Barrel.
Yes.
You want to run that? You want to drop into that, Ron?
We could do that. I mean, we could do it. It's up to Jeff.
No, I got Locked and Loaded. Locked and Loaded.
Locked and Loaded was the first video we did for this album. And, see, we put out a limited edition run of this CD before we signed up with Dark Star Records, and so we kind of released that on our own. But Locked and Loaded was the first video that we did for this album, and it did fairly well. We didn't have a whole lot of promotion behind it, but for us just throwing it out there, I mean, we got a good response from it.
That's great, man. I tell you what, Jeff, let's do it right now. What do you say for all the Muay Thai metal fans out there? We are sitting down with Jeff LaSawyer, founder and lead guitarist of the band Voodoo Moonshine.
The Voodoo Moonshine fans too, Ron.
Those guys too. This one is called Locked and Loaded. You only got it here at 97underground.com, Baltimore's pure rock worldwide.
Get your war paint on, it's time to go another round or two. I'll tell the stories that you need to hear tonight to get this shit done right. So fuck 'em all and fuck 'em till it please. Well,
97underground.com, Baltimore's pure rock worldwide, the station your mother warned you about. And the band Voodoo Moonshine with a jam called Locked and Loaded, sitting down with lead guitarist and founder of Voodoo Moonshine, Jeff LaSawyer. Jeff, welcome back. Let's talk a little bit about your label, Dark Star Records. You're currently with them now, correct?
Yeah, it's I guess it's been about a year now, and they're doing well for us. The distributions, they've got us all over the place. I think we've sold out two or three of our orders for CDs, and it's they're working hard for us. We got a good team of people around us, including them. We've got good publicists, and then of course our own team that handle all the merchandising and all the things you need to try to do something in this business.
No doubt.
So speaking of merchandising, you guys have a website where people can purchase Voodoo Moonshine T-shirts, bumper stickers. What do you guys have?
T-shirts, bumper stickers, hats, keychains, mouse pads.
Oh, you guys got it. You guys got it all.
Yeah. Well, you got to find a way to make some money. We actually do really well. Our merchandise does really well at the shows. We have some good graphics people, and we have some good logos. So yeah, we've got all kinds of stuff, hoodies, just tons of stuff. I ended up buying the machines to silk print, so
nice.
That increased our profits.
Cool.
A lot of people, just listeners don't realize that. We're not sitting around drinking booze and partying it up. I'm sitting there doing statistical reports and cost analysis.
Yeah. Wow.
I'll tell you that when you're a kid.
Right. Yeah, they just think you're going to be Axl Rose, and it's just all roses from there on out,
Yeah, I'm in a hot tub with a bunch of chicks.
Right.
I just got out of my limo. Yeah.
So you touched on touring. So what does Voodoo Moonshine have in the next couple weeks coming up? Can you run off some dates for us?
Actually, nothing right now. We just shot our new video, our next video.
That's cool.
Give It To Me. We shot it last weekend.
And the title of that's Give It To Me?
Yes, it's Give It To Me. And actually, Give It To Me, the limited edition run of CDs we did, I think it was on the 97 Underground charts, about a year or so back. Yeah. So we just shot the video last Saturday. We should be done editing it next weekend. And then Dark Star will release the single. We'll release the video along with that. We just got off the run from the last single that did really well. We peaked in our numbers, and it actually hit 201 on the Billboard charts.
Very cool. Very cool.
So we're hoping that this next single goes even further. But we've been focusing on that, and getting house in order with that. But we have a show coming up in August, the suicide benefit show in Sanford, Florida, and then that's on the 21st of August. And we go down to Clearwater, Florida at OCC. 26th of August, and we headline that show down there as well.
I love Clearwater.
Yeah. Florida's a nice place to visit. It's where all the guys are. Like I told you just a minute ago, I'm the guy that stays in Georgia up in the mountains.
you got Clearwater. You got St. Pete's Beach right there.
Yeah.
You got Treasure Island. Oh. So
yeah,
you could get me down there for a Voodoo show. I can tell you that right now.
Well, you come on down. Yeah, we're. I think this benefit show is going to have like 5 bands. We're headlining that. 5 bands and then 4 acoustic bands. All the proceeds go to a suicide foundation that is set up. And like I said, then we're going down to OCC and play. We had another show in the works in August up in Ohio with some well-known bands, and I guess it kind of fell through. So we're reworking those. August is also August 6th. We're up for we're going to be up here in Sandy Springs, Georgia. We're at the ISSA Awards. We're up for 4 awards. I think Video of the Year, Single of the Year, Album of the Year, and something else. So
That
we're
sounds
actually,
like stuff we do on the Muay Thai Metal Show. What was the name of that song, Ron? It was something like that. No,
yeah.
all joking, man. It's all
Yeah,
joking.
we actually have to put on suits and stuff. It's like red carpet crap.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just odd to, think that, you're up for any kind of awards, and then in October, we actually, and I would have never thought it, but we're up for 2 awards for Album of the Year and a Single of the Year, I believe, at the Josie Awards, which we have to go to the Grand Ole Opry. I would have never thought I'd be going to the Grand Ole
No
Opry.
kidding. That's
Man,
awesome.
that's awesome. Fun.
Yeah, so August is going to be busy. We don't play every weekend at just small venues. We're trying to do, the bigger shows. Last year we did 4 festivals. I believe we played with Saliva and Texas Hippie Coalition, and then I think Native How, which just appeared on that new show, that new No Cover show out at the Whiskey. So we've played with some well-known bands, and we're just trying to, get on with some good slots.
Yeah, no doubt. No
so
doubt.
Our booking agency's working on some shows that we're hopefully they're going to pick up quite a bit, for this coming year. So we'll just see,
Sounds good. Well, I tell you what, Jeff, as much as we love talking to you, man, and this is some fascinating, good stuff to hear, what do you say we jump back into some Voodoo? Let me try that again. Let's try some Voodoo Moonshine. What do you say?
At least you didn't say doo-doo moon pie.
Thanks for bailing me out on that. I appreciate that. You want to do Bring It Down?
Yeah.
Let's rock it, man. Right here at 97underground.com, the band Voodoo Moonshine, the song Bring It Down. You're on the Muay Thai Metal Show at 97underground.com, Baltimore's pure rock worldwide.
Stepping out from the darkness of the moonshine burning fog. I'm a wolf pack honey and I'm on the prowl. You know how to make me howl. I'm looking out, feel the haunting of your stare. A little bit of you, a little bit of that. Now I'm trapped in your spell. Oh, won't you bring it down?
97underground.com, Baltimore's pure rock worldwide. The song is called Bring It Down. The band is Voodoo Moonshine. If you're just joining us, we are actually in studio with lead guitarist and founder of Voodoo Moonshine, great guy named Jeff LaSawyer. Jeff, welcome back.
Thanks, man. I'm glad you guys have me here today.
Hey, listen, we're very happy to have you on the Muay Thai Metal Show. Again, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. Let's wrap things up. What's on tap for Voodoo Moonshine, in the near future? We got the album, and let's talk a little bit about some of the other members real quick.
Yeah, so we've got Pedro Espada on vocals. He's been with me about 3 years now, 4 years. Eddie Cruz is on drums, and Hector Acevedo is on bass. We were a 5-piece for a while. That didn't work out with another guitarist, so I'm handling all the duties once again.
Okay.
So that's just it.
Okay,
those guys are.
you're a single guitar now. You're not a twin set.
Yeah, just me. That's it. Yeah. We tried with a couple other guitarists, because that would have made my job easier. And of course, that didn't work out. So my job's not easier. But it just, I think the last show I think we played a show in Ohio with Texas Hippie last year. And that was the last show we were as a 5-piece. And, we were thinking about adding another guitarist, and it just ended up being more of a headache than anything. And the guys are like, well, you wrote the songs, right? You know how to play them. So why don't you just do it? And that's worked out pretty well, so I guess we're going to keep it that way.
That's cool.
No need in changing it.
Jeff, was there a point in time when there was a female member of the band?
No.
No? Okay.
Wrong band, Ron. That was Doo-Doo Moon Pie, Ron.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Doo-Doo Moon Pie.
Okay.
They used to be great.
I know. I don't know why. I was thinking of like a promo shot, like a promo poster, and I don't know, who I'm thinking of, but I could.
Oh, well, we always have women on the posters.
Ron, that was a long-haired freaky people.
There you go.
You just mistake that. Hey, Jeff, it says here Memphis, Tennessee, but you were telling us during the song that it's no longer Memphis, Tennessee. It's now Georgia, and the rest of the members are in Florida. Yeah, I started it, like I said, back in 2003 in Memphis, and I slowly moved away from there. I was in Nashville for a while, and I've ended up relocating to Georgia about 6 years ago. I found all the guys in Florida, so I just stay up in the country. I'm a country boy. I don't want to go to Florida. So those guys are in Florida. And, when we got things to do, they either come here or I go down there. Just like I said, we just shot our video last weekend. And, we've done our last 2 videos here in Georgia, or last 3 videos actually. But this time I went down to Florida and we shot it down there. But, it's a good excuse to go down there and I guess go to the beach if you want to.
I gotcha.
So, but it works out good. We're not around each other all the time. We don't get sick of each other. I go back to the country, they go do their thing, and then when we need to do something, we come together. Everything's great. Nice.
Again, you're sitting in with Jeff LaSawyer, founder and lead guitarist of the band Voodoo Moonshine. You can find them online at voodoomoonshinerocks.com. B. Slade, final thoughts?
Just thinking about Give It To Me. That's the video, their new video that's releasing soon. We're going to try and get that up in the rotation. He did believe that he's heard 97 Underground's running it. I'm going to pull that fact up and listen to Give It To Me. To all the fans, that's another one of their upcoming hits.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get it on next week. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Well, Jeff, thanks so much for joining us, man. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule on a Sunday. Thanks for joining the Muay Thai Metal Show.
It's Sunday already? I thought it was Monday.
Well, we're going to be on the air Monday, but we're recording on Sunday for those involved.
Don't even mention Monday's right around the corner.
No, don't, man. It's going to be a bad one, too.
Yeah.
Except when the Muay Thai Metal Show comes on from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then about 3:20 in the afternoon, you're going to be hearing Jeff LaSawyer from Voodoo Moonshine. So that's pretty cool.
Yep, tune in.
Sounds good. Jeff, thank you so much, brother. We're going to let you go. Enjoy your day off, and we will see you out on the road at some point.
We appreciate it, man.
Have a good day, brother. We'll be right back. Hey, this is Ron Mano from the Muay Thai Metal Show. Be sure to tune in every Monday from 2 to 4 p.m., Saturdays from 5 to 7 p.m. to hear all the funny B-Slade skits like this one.
Hey, do your Chewbacca thing. There you go. Hey, Chewie, I got this. It won't start. The Millennium Falcon won't start. Wow, B-Slade does a great Chewbacca.
That's Mondays from 2 to 4 p.m., Saturdays from 5 to 7 p.m. It's the Muay Thai Metal Show, right here on the station your mother warned you about, 97underground.com.
What's up, guys? This is Cody Denton.
This is Tanya Leanne
And we are from Lydia's Castle, rocking on the Muay Thai Metal Show.
on 97underground.com.
Hey, this is Adgy from Pillbox, and you are listening to the Muay Thai Metal Show on 97 Underground.
Yo, this is Mike Ridley. This is Corey Russ from Citizen X, and you're listening to the Muay Thai Metal Show at 97underground.com.
Here we go!
This is Jeff LaSawyer with Voodoo Moonshine. You're listening to the Muay Thai Metal Show on 97 Underground. Crank it up.